I want to look at that market rally again. Can't get enough of it. Can you look at this? The Dow's up nearly 600, and the Nasdaq's up 638 points, 2.5% just about. Jeff Sica with me this morning. Now that SpaceX has gone public, what are the next AI-related IPOs that investors should pay attention to?
Well, Stuart, you know, SpaceX was such an accomplishment for the IPO market. I mean, think about this, going out to raise $75 billion and achieving a valuation of $2 trillion at the peak. That is something we've never seen in our lifetime. We may never see again. Miraculous in every way. So the bar for IPOs has been set very high for the next 3 IPOs. Namely, Open AI. Open AI and Anthropic are the most important. Open AI has been hemorrhaging money. And SpaceX, I think there's a pretty clear indication that SpaceX is going to be a very profitable company. There's a lot of elements in SpaceX. Open AI, there's still a lot of questions. Now, I actually think Open AI is a better proxy on AI than SpaceX is.
Why?
Well, because I think OpenAI was sort of the pioneer, obviously, in one of the pioneers in artificial intelligence. And they have been the ones that have been spending a tremendous amount of money on infrastructure, data centers. That's why they're losing tens of billions of dollars. So when they go public, the anticipation for OpenAI is to achieve $1 trillion valuation. Now, think about this. I mean, if you're questioning whether AI is a bubble, and OpenAI comes out and achieves a $1 trillion valuation, which I would not be surprised it does, is that an indication of AI being in a bubble? So that's going to be, I think investors are going to be paying a lot of attention to that because I think it's a more raw play on AI.
But we don't yet know when OpenAI goes public or the other one.
No, I think OpenAI is probably going to come public in 2026, my guess. It's going to come public in 2026. I think they're going to want to ride some of this SpaceX momentum. I think they also have to realize right now we've been talking a lot about AI and have these hyperscalers spent more money than they should. And when these companies are spending 60-70% of revenue on AI, are they spending too much money? Are we at a peak? And is this a bubble? Because last time we've seen this avalanche of IPOs were in the late 90s. And we all know how that ended up.
Not well.
So not well. So with these 2 major IPOs, which are AI oriented, I would say we have to pay very close attention because now we're in uncharted water in multi-trillion-dollar companies.
We sure are. All right, Jeff, thanks very much indeed. We'll see you again soon.